Well, hello. It has been quite a while since I've last done a vlog. I want to introduce my 5-week-old daughter, Josie, right here. So I thought I would just do a vlog, kind of more like lifestyle mom content. I'm still on my maternity leave now, so I'm home with my toddler and little Josie here, so I figured we would just like share some of our days together. Today I need to make some bread. Not need to make, but I want to make some. I got a bread maker a couple months ago and I've been using it a lot. Really like it. And I'm gonna make, I think, the cinnamon swirl bread again, and then maybe some basic sandwich bread. And I like just making it and then slicing it and putting it in the freezer, because it really, since it's fresh, doesn't last longer than a couple days. So keeping it in the freezer, it stays so fresh. Like, I had that sandwich bread in there for a few weeks at least. I will share what I'm currently reading too. Started with the rest of books to Graham. It Starts With Us by Colleen Hoover. I'm only a chapter in, so I don't really know what to think of it yet, but I did just finish my reread of It Ends With Us, so I was prepared for the sequel, and I'm really glad that I reread it, because the last time I read the book, it was, I don't know, 8 years ago. Like, it was so long ago, and I only remembered like the theme of the book, but I'm really glad that I reread it, because the book takes place like immediately following the ending of that book. So I'm gonna read It Starts With Us. I don't know if I'll finish it in this vlog. Reading has been like, sometimes I read a lot and then I don't read for days and days at a time, so we'll see what this week turns into. But yeah, let's make some bread, because cinnamon bread sounds delicious right now. It's nice and fall-like, and I think that's what I need. I thought I would share my bread maker because I love it. It's the Cuisinart Compact Automatic Bread Maker. And I did a lot of research before I bought it. And this one, I don't know, it just had like such good reviews. It was a good price. I love Cuisinart's brand. So I'm using their recipe booklet. I haven't yet ventured out to like Pinterest recipes, but so far they've all been really good. I've done 4 different breads so far. So I'm gonna do the cinnamon swirl bread now, and then these are like all the ingredients you need. It goes in here, it takes like 2 seconds, and then delicious bread is in your future, and it smells so good when it's cooking. So you take out your little pail. I'm gonna do the 1.5 pound, which is like the medium loaf, because this is delicious, and like I said, I just put it in the freezer and have it in the morning, and it's delicious. Toasted. I also did a French toast with this before too. So in the bucket is the little paddle, and then you just add the ingredients in the order that they're listed and press your settings, and you make delicious bread. Most of the breads you can just set all the ingredients in and then program it and walk away. Because this is a cinnamon swirl, there is a step where I have to take the bread out and then put like the cinnamon swirl mixture all over the dough and then put it back in. So this one maybe is like a 7-minute bread prep time, I guess, but you do the first part and it only takes like 2 seconds. So I'm gonna put all of our ingredients in, and I got yeast from Costco. So this is like my small thing. I got a 2-pound bag. It's so much cheaper that way than buying those like 4-ounce little jars. You can also get it on Amazon. So if you're gonna go into bread, do not buy those little jars of yeast. They're so overpriced. I got this whole 2-pound thing for $10. I think it was less than $10 actually. what it looks like. You have like a little well you make to put your yeast in. That's like the only like technical thing you do. And then we're gonna program it. It's already at the 1.5. This is your crust, and then your size, I said we're already at 1.5. And so then we can just start. And there's a little window, you get to see it. So yeah, while that's going, and that's like the countdown time, I'm gonna get the cinnamon swirl mixture, because when it gives me the beep that I can do my add-ins, I'm gonna roll it out, sprinkle on the mixture, and then put it all back in the little bread maker. She's so cute. It did the beep for the add-in, so let's take her out. And this is what she looks like right now, and it just smells like a warm, delicious bakery in here. So I'm just gonna roll it out and then put cinnamon sugar on it. The last time I did this, I did put raisins in it, but I kind of just was feeling like cinnamon sugar and no raisins this time, so that's what we'll do. Gonna plop her in. So I thought I would include some content of me just keeping my home. I watch so many YouTubers just cleaning their houses and organizing things and making dinners for their families, and I really love that kind of stuff, so I thought I would include it here, and maybe even just try doing more voiceovers during segments like this. So all just a trial. Let me know if you like kind of like that homemaking type of content like I do, and I may include more in the future. There it is. Oh, it smells so good in here. Just like absolutely amazing. Ding! Except I'll slice it this way, so they'll just be like a funny piece of bread, but there's always a funny piece in a bread loaf anyway. But it smells so good. Alright, I'm going to end this vlog with just sharing my thoughts for It Starts With Us by Colleen Hoover, because I did end up finishing it this past week. And overall, I thought it was just okay. This really just reads like a very extended, like the longest epilogue you'll ever read. So if you read It Ends With Us and you just have to know what happens to the characters, then go ahead and read it. But I honestly can't even really rate it, because it wasn't good, it wasn't bad to me. For me, it wasn't necessary. It wasn't something that I super loved or felt like I had to read. But like I said, it's up to you. If you've read It Ends With Us and you want to read what happened to Lily after the events of that book, which I'm not going to say because of huge spoiler reasons, but you can read the rest of her story here. And even Colleen Hoover says like she's giving these characters a happy ending, so that shouldn't be a surprise going into this book. There's still drama and there's some other subplots that make it definitely a little more interesting, but I don't know, it was just kind of whatever for me. So that is gonna end this vlog. Hopefully I'll have some Christmas stuff to vlog about here soon, since Halloween is in just a couple days, and after that my heart is in Christmas mode. So I was watching to see if you were gonna make a face. That's gonna end this vlog here today, but thank you so much for watching and happy reading.